Alright, so let's see here. One more time. Alright, so let's break down some of that. The first part. Middle finger slides from 2 to 4 on the 3rd string and is met by the first finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Once you put down your first finger in the picking hand, it's slide 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then with the middle finger, you slide back to the 2nd fret, let it go, then the middle finger goes to the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then you hit the low E. So the first thing, it's real slow, is then we move into the second part, which is a B7 chord, which is middle finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, 1st finger, 1st fret, 4th string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. And you go, which sounds like, which is strings 5, 3, 4, 2. And then you just do a little bit of a ghost drum, like that. Then you go to the third part, which alternates from the 1st finger on the 5th string on the 2nd fret to the 4th fret of the same string. But you're very careful to make sure that you're hitting the bottom 6 and 5 each time. And then you add 3 notes. Those 3 notes happen to be middle finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the 4th fret, and the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. That goes like this. So what we have so far is you go back to the low E, the next part that is low E, then you take your 1st finger and you bar the middle 2 strings on the 2nd fret. And then you hit those 2 strings open again, but as you do it, you grab and hammer on middle finger on the 4th fret, on the 4th string, and the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. After you do, right after that, you simply, in this other hand, hit the top 2 strings. So you have next part. The next part there is the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, joined by the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and you go like this. And you're very sure that you're strumming the top 3 strings. And then that note, 2nd fret, 3rd string, open it up, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So the whole thing would go. And then the last thing is high E, middle finger on the second fret of the third string, back to the second string. Then on the third string, you hammer the first fret. Play the high E, low E. So that sounds like. The next thing that you do is very similar to what you did before, but instead of doing it on strings 6 and 5, you're doing it on strings 5 and 4, and it goes like this. Okay? I'm sorry, that last part was not correct. All you do there is go like this. And then right after that, you take your middle finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and you slide it up 2 frets. And you join it with the 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Then you go 7, 6, 5 on the 1st string. Pinky on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Then you open it up. Sorry. Those last two things that I did were high E and then open B. So it's. And on the pinky note, I'm giving it a little bit of love. Then I'm going, which is very similar than the first thing that you did. Middle finger slides back, open it up, 2nd fret, low E. And then that riff is like this. Hammer, middle finger on the 4th string, like that, and then open it up. Right? 2nd fret, 1st fret, 0. 3rd fret, give it a little bit of love. 1st finger, 2nd fret on the D string, low E. Here's everything that you have so far. Okay? Work on that much and let me know how it goes.